I would like to make my own impact statement to Gabriel Horcasitas, the man who shot me. It is a shame we encountered each other that day in those circumstances. In another life, we probably could have been friends. I believe in forgiveness and in God who forgives. I always have, and I still do. Getting old is a gift that not everybody has, so embrace it and stop worrying about those wrinkles. I once played with one of those filters on your phone where you can make yourself look old. I shared it with a cousin of ours years ago. This is the best I can ever give you to what I would have looked like if I got the chance to grow old. Scary, huh? No, really. Thank you to everyone for being here. It means more than you know.
I love that AI. Thank you for that. And as angry as you are, and justifiably angry as the family is, I heard the forgiveness, and I know Mr. Horcasitas appreciate it.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that shit was, I'm gonna just keep it 100, that was creepy, right? And he goes on to say that in another life, maybe him and the dude would have been friends. Not really, sir. He blaked you. Clearly, you didn't know how to control your aggression, your anger, or whatever, right? People not playing with people. You probably got out your car talking rah-rah, hitting his window, and he pulled out the stick and gave you the work, right? And I'm not saying people that get shot necessarily are where they're supposed to be, but clearly if you didn't know how to control your aggression and he had to shoot you, and he's not in, well, he is in custody. I think they sentenced him to 10 years. Yeah, sir, you was a threat. And I keep telling people ain't playing with you. He had a road rage incident. Clearly you didn't know how to control your anger. You should have stayed in the car. When people piss me off, I just keep driving. Now, if you get out the car and you don't look like you got no weapon, I'll box your ass out. But if you just drive past me and flip me the bird, or stop in traffic and flip me the bird and say whatever, yeah, I'm gonna go about my business. Clearly you was unmatched, or he was unmatched. Let me rephrase that. He was unmatched. You said something and shit went left, and you was at a disadvantage, which means you should have probably kept your ass in the car. Now, I don't know what were the incidents, and I probably should have looked it up. I don't know what the situation was where it came to him actually shooting you. All I do know is that damn video was plenty fucking weird. Right? Talking about growing old is a gift. Clearly you didn't want that present. So my man had to handle business, and the fact that they only gave him 10 years means that you probably were the aggressor, and he had to lay you down, sir. My man had the camel hat on, the big beard. Once again, we got another jackass that look like they from the country, that don't know how to control their anger and their aggression. And let's just say it's 2025. I don't know exactly when that happened. Actually, I do know that happened in 2021, a few years ago, right? 4 years to be exact. So yeah, bro, he wasn't playing with you. You wanted to get crazy and buck, and he had that heat. And yeah, at 37 years old, you should have been knowing. Like I tell people all the time, if you're of the age of 35 and older, or 30 and older, you already, this ain't 1997. Nobody's throwing the fists with you like a caveman. They gonna shoot you and you gonna be dead. So if you can't avoid it, try to avoid. I don't know if the man chased him down. I don't know what the circumstances was. What I do know is his family presenting that to the judge only got the other guy 10 years in prison. So clearly he was in some bit of the wrong. Now, I'm not saying he deserved it, but I am saying possibly deserved it. When you in these streets of America, whether dealing with the police or another citizen, you got to stay in your best behavior. Like, I don't have a gun. That's not because I can't afford one. I'm just not a bitch, and I don't feel the need to, like, nobody wants to kill me. So I don't have a blick. I mind my business. I try to be respectful to people. When I'm in Walmart, I don't make small talk. That's key. When if you in Walmart, you can't talk to people. I've seen people get into fights at Walmart, and the first thing that goes through my mind is, what the fuck did he say? I'm trying to get some shit for $9.99, or maybe some khakis for $30. I couldn't see saying nothing to somebody at a Walmart or any place that I don't know. I have never, to be realistic with you, I have never fought a stranger. Or maybe one time fought a stranger when I was 20, because I didn't know how to mind my fucking business, and I popped off at him and he beat me the fuck up. And it was 2002, and people used to scrap. They didn't pull guns because, like, you didn't pull out a gun for a fist fight. Like, anybody that does that is a sucker. Like, if, in the words of Mobb Deep, if you scared to death, scared to look, you shook. You keep your ass in the house. In any event, don't be like my man. They gonna make a AI version of you talking to. If I was the actual person, the suspect in court, like I would have been. I'd have objected to that, bro. I don't want to hear AI nigga talk to me. I blinked that nigga. It's creepy as fuck to see his image talking about, well, in another life we could have been friends. Yeah, the afterlife. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.